Hi, I'm Chuck Quinton, founder of Rotary Swing Golf. One of the important concepts that we've talked a lot about in these videos is the importance of the wrists and the angle or the lag angle that we have in a proper swing as we bring the club down into impact. In the last video I just talked about how you use your weight shift in the dump truck to bring the drag racer down into impact. If you haven't watched those videos, go back and watch that. It'll make a lot more sense. But one of the critical concepts that most people don't understand and don't do enough is how soft your wrists need to be in a proper golf swing. Most people, when I grab their hands when I'm giving a golf lesson, their forearms are rock solid and I can't move their wrists around, so I grab their hands and move them around, and then I touch their hand, I show them how softly I hold the club, and they're amazed that that's how softly you should hold a golf club. If you hold onto the club tight, your wrists will be locked in place, and as they're locked in place, they can't release with any real speed, and you're going to be relying on your physical force to create speed instead of using physics and the centrifugal force that your rotating body will do for you. So what you want to understand is that as you go back, you don't want to set your wrist right off the ball. That's one of the worst things that you can do in the swing, believe it or not, even though it seems like a logical thing to do, because what's going to happen is you're going to set your wrist pretty fully. By the time you get to the top, there's nowhere else for them to go. But guess what? Out. As you create a lot of tension and force on this wrist joint, what's the first thing your body wants to do when it has a lot of muscular tension? It wants to release it, of course. So you set your wrist early, you go to the top with this wrist fully set, and you start down. Of course, as you start rotating, the only thing the club can do is go out away from you. You're going to cast the club and lose it. So what you want to do as you go back is stay nice and wide and keep your wrist relatively still extended. And as you go to the top, as you use the dump truck to bring the club down, your wrists are soft. They will react and let the club fall and get into a proper lagged position. Now, I have a great video on this called the down cock drill that's going to show you how to do a couple little float loading moves and how to keep the wrists soft, and what you should look for at the top is as you start down, how the club should do what we call down cock. This will give you a lot more lag and a lot more power with way less effort than holding onto the club tight and trying to push it through impact. So take a look at this video, the down cock drill video. It'll give you a lot more speed with a lot less effort.